Well, hello and welcome to another World War Planes review video. And in this video we'll be reviewing the P51-A. Now, I had done a review of this before, and this aircraft, when I did it, was in the closed beta, and a few things were changed when they brought out the open beta. So that's what we're going to talk about. The main thing that changed was the guns. Although they look the same, they've removed the fact you could have four 20mm machine guns and only have four, I think it was 12.7, something like that, machine guns. So, although the firepower kind of seems the same, the damage that the guns do compared to what you would have just flown, which is the P40, is more or less a little bit of a disappointment, because you've just effectively gone from 6 guns down to 4. So you've got a little bit less firepower, a little bit less to hit people with. But compared to when they had the 20mm machine guns, of course, the 12.7 or whatever they are last longer, but do less damage. So personally, I would rather have still had the 20mm guns. And the other thing that this aircraft offers is the upgrade from the previous 12 something guns, and these don't stick out from the airplane. So you apparently have a little bit, when you get these new ones, get a little bit less manoeuvrability. Of course, you've got added weight, and I haven't really noticed that much of a difference between the amount of damage that it's doing to other aeroplanes when I brought the new machine guns on it. So the only advantage, I think, to you upgrading to these new 12 point whatever you are guns on the P51 is that when you get to the P51D, then you can just buy the more powerful guns for the D version rather than having to research it. So that's the only kind of added advantage. I mean, if you're not too bothered and want to get that research done, I think it was something like 23,000 research to upgrade the guns on the P51A, then it's definitely worth doing it, just so you have to buy them for the next P51D instead of having to research it. One of the good things about this aircraft, though, is the speed. Once you've upgraded to the top engine on this aircraft, it's quite fast, and when it's the start, you might have seen I got up to at least 8,000 feet, which was pretty good, because not many aircraft can get up that high during the start of the game. So you've got a little bit of the height advantage here. So you've got the speed and the height, and this gives this aircraft quite a good advantage over the other players. The disadvantage of this aircraft actually is the manoeuvrability. You wouldn't have thought that, because it was quite a good aircraft and used quite a lot throughout World War II. But the manoeuvrability in this game seems pretty rubbish, especially if your wing gets hit, as it is now. I can't turn as well, and that is a bit of a bummer, because when I'm trying to avoid people and turn corners, it doesn't turn as well. And the corner radius for turning around is actually not that good. I mean, you can stay in a corner, but if you've got, say, like a BF-109G on your ass, then you're more likely for him to just get that little bit advantage over you and for him to shoot you. So this aircraft is more of a kind of a hit and run, dive and then speed away aircraft compared to maybe others. Another disadvantage of this aircraft actually is when the engine gets hit, you are more or less vulnerable, and that's it. You're dead unless your team has got 6 other people alive. So that's kind of a disadvantage of the aircraft. Once that engine gets hit, you're more or less dead because you're not going that fast. Your heart, you can't really manoeuvre at all, and so yeah, it's not that good. I'm just giving you a quick view of this aircraft now. Um, it's got all the upgrades, which I'll show you in a minute, apart from the rockets, because I didn't see any point in upgrading them. We've got the extra airframe, the extra guns, and the highest powerful engine, and then we've also got the armor-piercing incendiaries, because they gave an extra little bit more damage. So thank you for this review. I mean, overall, it's a good aircraft, and it was nice to fly, but I think it could be slightly better. And I'll see you guys in the next review. Please thumbs it up and subscribe.